Rockwall, Texas, make some noise! EPW faithful, let me hear ya! Who's ready for some wrestling? Welcome everyone to Ephesians Pro Wrestling! If you were here at our last show, we got to honor the Triad and induct them into the EPW Hall of Fame. There's a bit of a fallout as that resulted in a tag match with the Triad taking on Brixton Shaw and Barrett Brown. There's been quite a fallout between those two. They've been arguing backstage, and I'm thinking they're going to settle it here later on tonight. Also tonight, we have Bam Bam Malone going one-on-one with Hostage Hirsch. All of the champions are here tonight, including the EPW champion, the Guardian. And if you were here the last time, you saw we have a new #1 contender in the returning Justin James. Speaking of the Guardian and the EPW title, tonight starts the road to the Silver Revival, our anniversary show on May 10th. And tonight, there's a battle royal to determine who gets the final entrant into the Holy Rumble. The Holy Rumble is going to determine who gets a guaranteed title shot for the EPW Championship at Silver Revival. The road to the Silver Revival starts tonight. Before we get to the action, it is my honor and my privilege to introduce to you the one, the only, Anna Lynn. And here is Anna Lynn.
My name is Anna Lynn, and I'd like to formally welcome you to EPW! We have a great show in store for you tonight, like he said, but please welcome to the ring at this time, your EPW champion, the Guardian!
EPW heavyweight champion, the Guardian, making his way to the ring. As I mentioned last time on EPW Wrestling, we saw a new #1 contender crowned in Justin James. Justin James, after a long hiatus, shocked the world, shocked the EPW fans by coming back. And the stare down between these two, the feud between these two is going to be absolutely epic. Guardian, a fan favorite here in the Lordatorium, making his way around the ring, high-fiving the fans. He has been a champion ever since, two-time champion now, since he regained the title in December inside the steel cage, defeating Bam Bam Malone, who we also saw last time, and it seems that Bam Bam has had a change of heart as we saw a sign of respect between those two. I was shocked. It was a pleasant surprise. It looks like Guardian's got the mic. He's got something to say.
Good evening, EPW. Where did all y'all come from? I don't know, but I like it. Keep coming back. You know, if you haven't been around for a little bit, you probably don't know, but There's this man named Justin James. There's always one in every crowd. And that one just happens to be an EPW Kids. I'll see you tomorrow night. However, the thing about it is Justin was not able to make it tonight. No, boo. Just come back on the 22nd, because we're gonna get busy then. And if you've never seen me and Justin James go at it, it's well, I'll just say it hurts. But for tonight, there's somebody back there that I'm sure would like to fight, because I'm here and y'all are here. Do y'all want some fighting tonight?
Let's go! EPW faithful saying they want
Well,
to
then
fight.
let's quit talking about that baboon that's featured on Jumanji, and let's talk about who.
There's the music of Smith and Wesson. No love lost between the tag team champions and the heavyweight champion. There you see Colt Smith followed by Graham Wesson. The crowd may not like them, but they have proved to be a formidable tag team here in Infusions Pro Wrestling. They are your reigning and defending tag team champions. Coming to a chorus of boos. Say what you will. They have proved to be a dominant team here in EPW. Many would say the greatest team on the Texas wrestling scene right now.
Cut the music. I am sick and tired of hearing you week after week whining and crying, pandering to these lousy fans from Rockwall. Boom. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, you giant leprechaun. You want to fight? Well, you got to fight right now. Gladiator.
Wait a minute. A-Box music is hitting. Is he out here to even the odds? I know A-Box certainly isn't a fan of Smith and Wesson.
Why do you dummies keep dropping the mic?
Mic drop.
That's a good one. That's a good one. No! Oh my goodness. EPW faithful, on the count of three, I want you all to make some noise. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, for some noise, that was a lot.
Oh, don't worry, they're not cheering for you. They're cheering for us. But I will say this. You two, hold on. You two are probably the most legitimate tag team EPW's ever seen. You have the look, you have the talent, and obviously you have the gold. Second, maybe only to the triad. But that will come around in due time. You guys said you're ready for a fight? I know this guy's ready for a fight. I love to fight. So I say, you two put those titles on the line tonight in the main event against Guardian and APOC. What do you say? What do you guys say?
Tag team titles.
Would you like to respond? Would you like to respond? I'm not going to give you my mic. I'm going to give you the dumb mic you dropped.
Throw it at him. Yep, there we go.
You have to turn it on. That's what happens when you drop it. You break it.
That's why we can't have nice things.
It's on.
You know what? I've been kind of itching for
Dummies, 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 dummies.
Are they chanting dummies? Yeah.
Hey, if you think that we fight just for your entertainment, you got another thing coming. I could care less what any single one of you people think. Apparently you do. However, we've been itching for a fight, and you two would honestly be the most legitimate challenge in this company at this particular moment to our tag team titles. So you know what?
You're damn right. So stop talking and let's fight.
Then let's fight.
You made a
Main
bet.
event tonight.
All right.
We've got ourselves a main event for the tag team titles.
You got the EPW champion. I should have worn my Hall of Fame ring and knocked both of you square in between your eyes. That thing is huge. I don't know if you saw it, but it's huge.
It really is.
It's a big ring. We'll see you tonight. Get out.
Stare down between the tag team champions, the heavyweight champion, and the Hall of Famer APOC.
EPW fans, are you guys ready to rock and roll? Miss Anna Lynn, if you will. And unlike them, I don't put mics down, I hand them.
Such a gentleman. It is time for our first match here on EPW. We are starting off with Hostage Hirsch. He's going one-on-one with Bam Bam Malone. Very excited to see this match
Ladies and
tonight.
gentlemen, the following opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first is the Talking Team. His next success. He is Hostage Hirsch.
Hostage Hirsch making his way to the ring. Former interdenominational champion. He is also known as the Coffin King. Proved to be a formidable opponent here in EPW. Trained down the Lion's Den, Lion's Pride, graduate of the Lion's Den. I'm anxious to see what happens between him and Bam Bam Malone. Bam Bam Malone having a change of heart, it seemed, in the last show. Time will tell what happens with that, though. Favorite now in here in EPW. And that's taking a little bit to get used to. Former heavyweight champion, former tag team champion. He seems to be rejuvenated. He used to be very cocky and cold and calculating. Has a new energy about him. very similar in size, strength. Bam Bam with the experience advantage. Bam Bam, a 12-year pro. Hostage Hirsch in his 3rd year. And there's the bell, and this match is officially underway. Our opening match here on EPW. And the crowd chanting for Bam Bam. Both men sizing each other up. Bam Bam going for a handshake. Hostage Hirsch just stares at him, slaps the hand away. Sign of disrespect. Arm drag by Bam Bam. There's the second one. Hostage rocked back to the corner. Oh, there's a chop. But Hostage Hirsch delivers a double chop of his own. Kick to the midsection. Bam Bam takes him to the corner. Big shoulder. Oh, there's another chop from Bam Bam alone. Grabs him by the head, slams him into the turnbuckle. There's another chop. I think he hurt his hand on that one. Echoing through the Lordatorium. Bam Bam takes a kick to the midsection from Hostage Hirsch. Has control in a headlock now. Hostage Hirsch backed into the ropes. It's a shoulder on Bam Bam. Stands there taunting for a second. Crossover. There's a dropkick from Bam Bam alone, and Hostage Hirsch, the Colton King, rolls to the outside. Hostage Hirsch trying to regain his composure. Bam Bam climbs over the top rope. Reaches over the top rope, grabs that long hair of Hostage Hirsch. Hostage counters with a shot to the shoulder and a hot shot. Takes Bam Bam down to one knee. Hostage back on the inside. Hits the ropes. Spinning clothesline variation goes for the first cover. There's only a one. Hostage Hirsch now mounts Bam Bam alone. He's throwing right hands. Referee telling him to stop, but being kind of lenient there. Hostage Hirsch just looking at the crowd. Very mysterious man is Hostage Hirsch. With the black and white face paint, black metal music, Irish whip into the corner. Bam Bam hits the corner so hard he falls down face first. He hit that with such impact, such velocity. Hostage Hirsch deceptively strong. Now choking Bam Bam on that middle rope. Referee good to the 4 count. Hostage Hirsch barely stops at 4.5, risking disqualification. Coffin King now in control, slams Bam Bam head first into the corner. Right hand to the midsection. And there's another one. Third one, just beating Bam Bam down. Now he's stomping him into the corner, choking him. Bam Bam desperately trying to get away. He's got his feet on the top rope while his head is on the bottom turnbuckle. Hostage Hirsch breaks it and taunts the crowd to an echo of boos. This crowd now solidly behind Bam Bam alone. Hostage Hirsch, nice vertical suplex. Working on the back of Bam Bam alone. Only a 2 count there, says referee Brody Pankanine. Still to come tonight, we have a battle royal to determine the final entrant in the Holy Rumble. And as we saw earlier, we have a tag team match where the Guardian, the EPW Heavyweight Champion, the Guardian, and APOC will challenge Smith & Wesson for the tag team titles. Right now, Hostage Hirsch continues to bend the rules. Coming ever close to that 5 count. Here for another time. He's got him in the corner. Now, referee gets involved, pulls Hostage Hirsch out of the corner, telling him to break the hold. Hostage with the shoulder. He's hanging onto that arm. He's trying to work that shoulder of Bam Bam alone. There's another one. Bam Bam down to one knee. Hostage Hirsch, former interdenominational champion, now making his way up the top rope, still has the arm of Bam Bam alone.
We've seen him do this. Walking the top rope, old school shades of Undertaker, but into a bulldog variation. Now he goes for the pin. He hooks the leg. He's going to his win. Is that going to be enough? No, only a 2. Referee says only a 2. Hostage now shoves the referee, risking disqualification here. Bam Bam seizes the opportunity. Vicious chop there. Kick to the midsection of Bam Bam. And he gets slammed headfirst into the mat. Headlock now by the Coffin King. Bam Bam trying to reach the ropes, but he is nowhere near them. Referee checking to make sure it's not a choke. Also checking to see if Bam Bam wants to submit. I doubt that he will. Hostage Hirsch takes Bam Bam down to the mat. He's putting all of his upper body weight on the neck, straining on Bam Bam Malone. Bam Bam desperately trying to fight up, trying to get the crowd behind him. He's working his way up. He's up to one knee. He goes, there's a jawbreaker that breaks the hold. Bam Malone makes his way to the corner. Hostage Hirsch goes, dives in. Big boot counter by Bam Bam Malone. Bam Bam with a vicious clothesline takes down the Coffin King. Back elbow. Bam Bam is fired up. Inverted atomic drop. Oh, right to the Hirschicles. And there's a famous. Bam Bam hits the finisher. And the crowd is going nuts. Bam Bam is ready. You need to pin him, Hostage, but no, he wants to go for that super kick. He's tuning up the band. Hostage up, he goes in. Super kick, super kick. Is that gonna be enough? 1, 2, 3. What an opening match here on EPW. Bam Bam Malone comes up with the win. An incredible showing by Hostage Hirsch. The Coffin King will live to fight another day, but your winner is Bam Bam Malone. Still to come, we've got the Battle Royal to determine the final entrant in the Holy Rumble. And in our main event, the Tag Team Championship is on the line as Smith & Wesson take on APOC and the EPW Heavyweight Champion, the Guardian. Also, Barrett Brown is in the building. Brixton Shaw is in the building. They've been arguing ever since their miscommunication and loss to the Triad at the last show. Are they going to settle the score here tonight? What an incredible match we had there. This is just the beginning for EPW, but now it is time for the Captain's Corner. Former world-class heavyweight champion Captain Kevin Caskey makes his way to the ring.
All right, EPW faithful. Everybody having a good time tonight? You'll get better. Don't worry about it. We are here for the one, the only Captain's Corner. That's right. I know that y'all came out here to see me and hear me. I don't want to hear any input from the peanut gallery. So who do I have in the Captain's Corner tonight? Someone you are very, very familiar with. I used to like him. We're going to come out and find out what he's got to say tonight. You may want to cover your ears. I tell you what, without further ado, why don't we bring him out, the one and only 50 caliber Barrett Brown.
The stray dog Barrett Brown. So known as 50 caliber, also known as the King of Texas. He's been a man of many names, a man of even more titles. Known throughout the world, he's wrestled in Ring of Honor, he's wrestled in AEW, he's wrestled in New Japan, he's been in WWE. this is going to pan out.
Are you done primping and prodding on your way out here with that creepy little thing you do when you come out? You even frighten me a little bit. But I tell you what, you got a little bad blood going. I mean, pretty much with everybody, but you got some specific bad blood. You have anything to say about that?
Captain, I am out here out of the goodness of my heart, but I will be what I have always been, and that is a giver. So, Captain, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to give you the night off, because what is it that you say? You're the captain and I'm not? Well, tonight, I'm the captain. You're not, and you are out.
Wow. Stray Dog has spoken.
In the spirit of giving things, I feel like it's time to give an answer to the question, why, Barrett, why did you turn your back on the EPW faithful in December? And I think that a better question is, why has this industry turned its back on me?
Turned its back on you? What is he talking about?
For 15 long years, I have given my body, my spirit, my blood, sweat, and my tears to this industry. I have heard your chants that you love me. I hear them now that you hate me. I have not changed, but the circumstances how. And apparently, even in this home of EPW, you call this place a home. In this industry, I have no home. As a stray dog, I wander house to house. I'm never given a home, so now your homes, they are no longer safe. This place is compromised because this is, by force, my home now.
That was disturbing.
And even in a place I want to call home, I have nobody here that I can trust. I cannot trust Bam Bam Malone. I cannot trust my former trainee, Nick Odom, who you may remember as Kilgore Nicks. I cannot trust my protege, Langley, because he cannot take training to heart and he cannot get the job done. And after the last show, I can't even trust Brixton Shaw. So, Brixton Shaw, obviously we have ourselves a problem. I have gear on. I need a referee out here right now, because I say, Brixton Shaw, bring yourself out here and let's settle this right here, and let's settle this right now.
Bang. Well, disturbing words. However, great opportunity for the EPW faithful, because I would love to see a match between Barrett Brown and Brixton Shaw.
Trying to start
Two former heavyweight champions.
Going here, trying to start
You have the current case for Christ winner, Brixton Shaw, next to the ring. Standing toe-to-toe to stare down. Are they even going to wait for the intro? We need a ref out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is
Referee Aaron Scott reluctantly coming.
It is an EPW Dream Match. Introducing first, he is the Alter Ego, Brixton Shaw.
The Alter Ego, Brixton Shaw, current Case for Christ holder, standing toe-to-toe with Barrett Brown right now.
He is the Stray Dog, Barrett Brown.
Now the intro for Barrett Brown, a chorus of boos.
Now introducing your third competitor in this triple threat match.
What? Third competitor? You saw Barrett and Brixton turn to handle land. Like, what in the world? decision. Now you see a stare down between the student and the teacher. Brixton saying that's your fault. Referee says ring the bell. This match is officially underway. Langley telling Barrett what for. And Brixton saying that's all you. That's all you. He blocks and counters, throws it into a back elbow into Brixton. Beautiful counter there. You see the right hands there by Langley. The 15-year-old protege Irish Rip reversed. Big boot. And he just sidesteps Brixton. I'm going to do my best to call this action. It's going to be hard to keep up. He just tossed Barrett through the ropes onto Brixton Shaw. Langley standing tall in the middle of the ring. Both men down. Langley hits the ropes, goes through. Baseball slide misses. Brixton goes for a close on Langley, ducks, hits Barrett. Langley splits the uprights, kicking Brixton Shaw right in the face. Now he throws Barrett Brown into the middle of the ring. Langley slides back in. Langley's pump looks like he's going for something. Brixton on the outside grabs the leg. Langley takes a kick to the face in the corner. Rolled through. Barrett hits the ropes. Running drop kick to the face of Langley, his former protege. Now Barrett talking from the outside. It's a bro fist. These two just hated each other 5 minutes ago. Pro wrestling has some strange allegiances. Very short-lived in a triple threat match, though. Now you see Barrett Brown pulling at the hair of Langley. He just kicks Langley right in the chest. There's a second one for good measure. Langley telling him to do it again. Oh! That one was with authority. Langley sits back up. He's smiling. He's sick. Goes for the kick, misses, shoves to the outside, to the outside, to the outside. Langley hits the ropes. Gets a shot from Brixton Shaw. Now Brixton in to attack Langley. Langley with that beautiful, Brixton with that beautiful suplex on Langley. Langley working his way up the ropes. Brixton Shaw, martial arts background, collegiate amateur wrestling background, 17-year pro. Brixton has been wrestling longer than Langley has been alive, and a right hand just slapped the taste out of Langley's mouth. Barrett just watching from the outside. Brixton throws Langley into the turnbuckle. He hits so hard, he goes down to the ground. Barrett tries to swat at him. Langley tries to kick at Barrett Brown, who's just watching happily from the outside. Brixton is attempting to dismantle Barrett's former protege. What is this? Is Barrett Brown joining me on commentary?
Might be. I might just join you. I'll tell you what, Langley cannot hang with either the Stray Dog or Brixton Shaw, Mr. Ultra Ego. Langley is in over his head. Langley should not have come back. Langley was thrown out for a reason, and that's because the student will never surpass the master.
Strong words there from Barrett Brown, the Stray Dog. And Langley counters. The Irish Whip to the corner, hits Brixton, and Barrett's climbing up the top, shoves Langley off the top rope, rolls through. Brixton with the belly to back into a Uranagi variation. He's going for the count. Barrett breaks the hold, goes for the count himself, only a 2. Action is so fast-paced between these three. And an impromptu triple threat. Suplex by Barrett Brown. Now these two who are going toe-to-toe, ready to battle each other, are seemingly teaming up against the protege, former protege of Barrett Brown. Langley, who takes another suplex. It is. Now, okay, so now they've tossed Langley out, and they say it's now between us. It's now between Barrett and Brixton. And there you see a shove from Brixton Shaw. From the alter ego. Forearms exchanged. There's another one from Barrett. There's one for Brixton. For Barrett, Brixton. Spinning back kick. Another kick. Ducks the clothesline. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors by Barrett Brown. Barrett runs into the corner, running European. Hits the ropes. Inverted atomic chop. Hits the Shawshank. Turn Barrett Brown inside out with the Shawshank. Both men are down, and now Langley is climbing to the top rope. Can he take advantage? Can he capitalize? Langley, took too long. Took a shot from Barrett Brown. Barrett tells Brixton, pick me up. I don't know if that's a wise idea. Langley stunned there on the top rope, takes another big right hand from Brixton Shaw. And now both men going to the top rope. Some evil intentions here. Langley, very unfavorable position. Possible double suplex off the turnbuckle. He shoves both men off. He shoves off Barrett and Brixton. Desperation move from Langley. Double coup de grace. Double coup de grace. He goes to pin Barrett. Only a 2. He goes to pin Brixton. 2 count only. He hit a double coup de grace. But it was not enough. Violently hitting the mat. If he hits one of his opponents that hard, they're probably going to be out. Running European to Barrett Brown. Running European to Brixton. Ducks clothesline. European to Barrett. Barrett and Brixton stacked in the corner. Langley the opposite end. Super kick by Barrett Brown. Barrett turns around. Ton of bricks to Barrett Brown on top of Langley. How did Langley kick out of that? Now he goes to pin Barrett. Barrett kicks out as well. The case for Christ Holder is very frustrated, and understandably so. I thought that was going to be the end, and so did Brixton. Now he's yelling at Langley. That's not going to win the match. Langley just slapped Brixton. I think that's a bad idea. You do not want to trade blows with Brixton Shaw. Brixton going for a ton of bricks. Langley's trying to kick out. Shuts him out. Barrett with a spinning backhand. Enziguri by Langley. Brixton Shaw is rocked. He's climbing to the corner. Barrett and Langley stare down in the middle of the ring. Now they decide to team up. Double Irish whip from Brixton out of the corner into the other. Irish whip reverse. Barrett running European. Langley running European, both on Brixton. Feeds Brixton in. Kick to the midsection. Boot from the corner. Coup de grace. Coup de grace once again. Now Brixton is on the outside, on the outside, on the outside. Barrett Brown and Langley stare down once again. I can only imagine what they're saying to each other right now. That tension's been building up since December. This with the right hand. Langley counters. Right forward by Langley. Forward by Barrett. Forward by Langley. Barrett. Langley. Barrett. 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 Oh! Langley just smacked the taste out of Barrett's mouth. Barrett shoves him off. Goes to the back elbow. Reverse headbutt. Headbutt by Barrett Brown. Picks Langley up. Goes for a pin. Only a 2. And for a body slam into a Michinoku driver variation. Only a 2 count. The stray dog crawls over to the corner. thinking about what he has to do to put down his former protege. Stomping, telling Langley to get up. He wants to finish him off with the kill shot. Langley is rocked. Langley is dazed, and I think Langley's got to know what's coming. Langley falls back into the opposite corner. Brixton Shaw still down on the outside, trying to get to his feet. Langley in the opposite corner throws his tape at Barrett. Now Barrett looking at Langley as Langley starts stomping. And they're both going to go for kill shots. They're feeding. Langley hits the kill shot, but Barrett's in. He tosses Langley out. Goes for the pin. Barrett rolls him up. Barrett Brown gets the pin on Brixton Shaw. What a match.
Your winner, Barrett Brown.
If ever Barrett Brown stole a win, it was that one. He leaves out the fan entrance. He doesn't even go backstage. Brixton Shaw looks confused. And Langley's chasing after Barrett. Brixton just throws his hands up. Not sure what just happened there. Either way, Barrett Brown is your winner. What a tremendous match. A surprise triple threat with the return of Langley. Still to come, we have the Battle Royal to determine the final entrant in the Holy Rumble.
All right, Jonah, where are you?
Then we get the final spot in that Rumble. And in our main event, we have the tag team titles. As Smith and Weston.
Right there you are. Hey, stand up for me. Guys, tonight Jonah is here celebrating his birthday. So let's give Jonah a big round of applause. You're turning 7, right? 7 years old. Let's give him another round of applause, guys. Jonah on his birthday! And if you would like to celebrate your birthday with us here at EPW, you can get in contact with us. Contact us on social media. You can be like Jonah and celebrate here with us here at EPW. But guys, please welcome to the ring once again at this time, your EPW champion, the Guardian.
EPW champion, the Guardian. Making his way to the ring. Who we will see later tonight, teaming with Avon, to challenge Smith and Wesson for the tag team titles.
How's the show? I don't believe you. How's the show? Well, we're going to take a moment. If you've never been to one of our shows, every one of our shows, no matter whether we're at home or we're on the road, you get the opportunity to hear not only a testimony, but at the end you'll hear a gospel presentation. And so I wasn't originally scheduled to do the testimony tonight, but this has been a pretty interesting God-filled week for my family. And so I just wanted to share kind of what went on with us tonight, or this week. Sunday night, I was here working with our kids program, and I got a text message that my grandma, who's 91 years old, it's kind of a funny story, but it doesn't get funny pretty quick. So let's start with some humor, and then we'll get serious. Y'all okay with that? Yeah. All right. So my grandmother loves the Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks are her favorite team in the whole world. I don't know why, but they are. They take her to a game on Saturday night, and on the way in to the game, she tripped and fell. And when she tripped and fell, she actually shattered her shoulder. Now, that's not the funny part. But the funny part is my grandma at 91 years old is about as hard-headed as she was at 50. And she said, I'm not missing this Mavericks game. So she went to her seat and she watched the entire Mavericks game. Saturday night, on the way back, They stopped by the emergency room and get her shoulder taken care of. And unfortunately, they gave her morphine for the pain. And then they sent her home. So the next day, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because they didn't get home until about 3 in the morning, my aunts went to wake her up, and she wouldn't wake up. And so that's where I got this text message on Sunday, was that my grandma was in the hospital, and it wasn't looking good. So I literally ran from right back there to my car and drove to Denton immediately. And when I got there, my grandma was, I don't know how to say it, but she wasn't there anymore. She was screaming in pain. I've never heard her scream. Although she was unconscious, she was screaming in pain. And I knew something wasn't right because a broken shoulder should do that. So I asked them, what did they give her the night before? And my aunts weren't sure. So when the nurse came in, I said, what did y'all give her the night before? And they said morphine, and I said, that's it. So basically, long story short from that, my grandmother almost overdosed on morphine Sunday night. We get her to the room that night. They put her in a little step down from ICU. We get her in the room, and she wakes up, and she starts talking, and she starts visiting with us. And I was like, okay, this is pretty amazing. A few minutes ago, she was unconscious. Now she's woken up. I was hoping that maybe moving her around with that shoulder, either way, she woke up. And so about 11 o'clock tonight, I drove back, and I'd already planned to go right back out there the next morning. And at 6 a.m. on Monday, I get a phone call 6 a.m. Monday morning that she's not doing good, and the doctor said everybody needs to get to the hospital. So I went, and the night before I was having a conversation with my grandmother, and I come back in less than 24 hours, and she is fully in a coma. Her CO2 overnight had built up, and she was basically now dying of carbon dioxide poisoning. And the doctor said, y'all want to go ahead and get the family up here because we're going to try to get this off with a BiPAP, but we're really just not sure if we can. So the entire family came. The thing that bothered me personally the most was that my mom had knee surgery, knee replacement less than 3 weeks ago, and she wasn't able to go Sunday. And what bothered me is that she missed the opportunity to visit with her mom one more time. And so we all sat at the hospital all day Monday. And about let's step back. Sometime in the morning when she was still unconscious, she kind of woke up and she looked over to her bed, which nobody was there, and she said, I know who you are. And then she said, no, please don't take my hand. And about 2 in the afternoon on Monday afternoon, they took her down to a CT to check see what was going on and see if there was anything else they could do. Basically, kind of the final thing they do. And when they brought her back to the room, she woke up. She didn't just wake up. She woke up and she was talking again, and she was visiting with us. And as the day went on, the more clear she got. But here's the reason I'm standing here today. Because that night after she had woke up, she pulled my cousin over to the bed and she said, Jesus came to see me this morning. And she said, I told him I knew who he was, but please don't take my hand. I needed some more time with my family. And I'll just let you know that my grandma is waiting for a rehab room at the rehab center because she is fully recovered from everything that she went through. And now, there is not a person in the world that can convince me that Jesus did not come visit her that day. And so tonight, at the end of this show, you're going to hear a gospel presentation. If you've never decided to follow Jesus as your Lord and Savior, I'm telling you right now, Jesus is real, 100% real. And he has his hand and has had his hand out for you your entire life. Tomorrow's not promised. Make sure that you get right with him before you leave this building. Thank you.
Powerful message from the Guardian.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a battle royal. The winner will be the final entrant in the Amelia Lucero Holy Rumble on March 22nd. Introducing your competitors.
Raise up your hands for the outlaws reign and the Bayou's card his legacy.
It's time for a battle royal. As Emmeline said, the winner of this battle royal will be the final entrant in the Holy Rumble on March 22nd. The Holy Rumble is the Holy Rumble will determine who faces the EPW champion at our anniversary show, Silver Revival, on May 10th. Our first entrant in this match on the road to the Silver Revival is none other than HBO.
Yo, yo, yo! Hey, give me an A! Give me a B! Give me an O! And when I say facts, you say 100. Facts! Facts! Let's go. I'm about to win this battle royal, y'all. Let's go!
Introducing your second competitor.
Crowd behind HBO.
Time to believe in Luke 9. We're falling for this right here.
And the Apostle Luke 9 and the Angel of the Dragon, both representing the Bible Club, make their way to the ring. 2 out of 3 members of the Bible Club are in this battle royal. What happens if it comes down to the final 2? Only be one winner. What an advantage it is in the Holy Rumble to be the final entrant. In the Holy Rumble, it starts off with 2 competitors. Equal intervals, another competitor comes to the ring, and it's over the top rope, both feet hit the floor until there's one man left. As opposed to tonight, where all competitors start at the same time. 3 fan favorites, but now probably the most hated man in EPW, Ryan Hart. Smug look on his face. He just turns around, he's watching his entrance video. He just can't get enough of himself. He watches himself on video. Former heavyweight champion, former tag team champion, former interdenominational champion, former Texas champion, former Amelia Lucero Battle Royal winner. Give a second thought to going in the ring. As all 3 participants who are already in the ring want to get a shot at Ryan Hart. Ryan Hart, the second wrestler to join me on commentary. Ryan Hart.
I am Ryan Hart.
You are Ryan Hart.
I am officially in this battle royal.
You are.
I do not have to be in the ring to be in this battle royal.
Well, I guess not right now. It hasn't started yet.
Absolutely.
And you get it. Yeah. I know things.
Billy Idol gets it as well.
And Omega is going to be the 5th entrant, the ultimate underdog, a man who you've had quite some interaction with.
How much do you get paid in royalties to say that every single time?
The ultimate underdog. The ultimate underdog. It's 52 cents each time.
52 cents. Wow, yeah, you better get it in, bud.
Well, he is the ultimate underdog. I mean, he's the smallest guy in EPW. Former heavyweight champion, former interdenominational champion.
Hold on. Former heavyweight champion?
Yes.
For what, a minute and a half?
Well, I mean, a minute and a half is better than nothing.
I suppose. What's this bald-headed sucker doing with his head right in front? How can I see anything in this battle royal with him standing? Has he been standing here the whole night?
Not quite, but I think you should slap him in the back of the head. And there's your favorite wrestler.
He is not my favorite. He is not my favorite.
He's not your favorite?
These people should not be chanting his name right now. Who does he think he is?
Apparently the Macho Man with that, apparently the Macho Man with that jacket. The other man, that jacket's pretty cool. The crying
Texas jacket like that, I would take it. Don't be surprised if you see me come out wearing it.
I wish you would.
Do not tempt me.
I triple dog dare you. Apparently Ryan Hart is done on commentary. Ryan Hart just put his shirt on referee Josh Hudgens as the Texas champion. The final entrant in this battle royal to determine the final entrant in the Holy Rumble. As the road to the Silver Revival starts tonight. Ryan Hart none too pleased to see Roger Dewey Declan. He's none too pleased to see the Bible Club or Omega or HBO. He hates all of them. They don't like him. And he looks to be the odd man out. It looks like everyone has their eyes on Ryan Hart.
I don't know if you people understand.
And Ryan Hart jump-jacking with the crowd. They don't need an extra excuse to bury Ryan. They already can't stand you.
Everybody go about it once.
And he's completely surrounded. This is an assault. All 5 of them attacking Ryan Hart. But now it's broken down. Aiden shows Omega. Luke 9 and HBO in the other corner. And now Dewey starts stomping on Ryan Hart. It's every man for himself. There's no friends, there's no allegiances. And we could see 2 members of the Bible Club go toe-to-toe as the final 2. We could see 2 friends go at it. Because there is so much on the line. It's all about getting an opportunity at the EPW Heavyweight Championship. And now you see Ryan Hart raking the eyes of Retro Dewey Declan. Luke 9 just stomped the hand of HBO. And Omega is trying to toss Aiden the Dragon over the corner. Big elbows in the corner from Luke 9 to Ryan Hart. Shades of Kevin Nash there. Teamwork. Stinger splash. Running clothesline with authority by Aiden the Dragon. There's a clothesline by Luke 9. Bible Club currently dominating this battle royal. And you hear the Bible Club chant. Aiden working on lifting Ryan Hart. There's a big boot by HBO. Countering the Stinger splash from Luke 9. Omega in the corner, catching his breath, just watching. Shot there to Dewey. Now Ryan Hart goes after Omega. HBO says let's go. Luke 9's in the corner. He needs to move. Bronco Buster by Luke 9, or to Luke 9 by HBO. Look at Omega stomping Ryan Hart. Get him, little junior. Get him, little champ. You can do it. Luke 9 with the Irish whip to HBO into the corner. Dewey with a big chop on Aiden the Dragon. Omega trying to get Ryan Hart over. Ryan Hart with the experience advantage over everyone in this match. Aiden the Dragon and HBO. HBO in his rookie year. Aiden the Dragon just started his second year. Incredibly impressive. It's been Aiden the Dragon. No eliminations just yet in this battle royal. HBO now clubbing down on Luke 9. Aiden the Dragon is down. Retro in the corner. You see Omega going after HBO. I see Aiden and Luke 9 both in the corner regrouping. I think they're talking strategy here. It'd be a wise move for them to team up and start eliminating people. Let it get down to the two of them. They decide to. Luke 9 is going to work on Ryan Hart, and Aiden the Dragon is going to work on Dewey Declan. We've seen Aiden and Dewey team up a few times. Woo! Big shot there by Luke 9. Tries to throw him out. Luke 9 almost over the top rope. Oh, he almost got eliminated. He slides back in under the bottom rope. Look at this. Omega goes for the Omega code on Dewey. Dewey puts him up on the corner. Goes for a punch. Omega to the corner. Big right hand. And Omega, I think Omega was eliminated. It's official for Mandolin. Omega has been eliminated. We are down to 5. And it's 3-on-1 against Ryan Hart. Ryan Hart has 3 people trying to get him out, but he is wrapped around those ropes. He shoves them all off. Say what you will. He's one of the most tenacious wrestlers you will find in EPW or anywhere else. Seems to have hurt his shoulder. Everyone is down currently. Ryan Hart the first back to his feet. Along with HBO, Ryan Hart grabbing Aiden the Dragon. Big club to the back. Now Ryan Hart just choking Aiden the Dragon, but there's no disqualification. The only way to be eliminated is to be thrown over the top rope and both feet hit the floor. And now you see a double team by the Bible Club onto Ryan Hart. Big kick there from Luke 9. And another one from Aiden the Dragon. HBO saying let's go. He's firing up on Dewey Declan in the other corner. Meanwhile, the Bible Club double teaming Ryan Hart still. Dewey just ramming HBO headfirst into the corner. Ryan Hart right in the eyes for Luke 9. They're gonna fight off being eliminated. It's HBO and Dewey saying HBO has no idea where he is. He's just swinging in the air. I gotta wonder if HBO can get some bully juice. Could that turn this match around for him? There's a right forearm by Retro Dewey Declan. Aiden the Dragon with multiple shots to Ryan Hart in the corner. Irish Whip reverse. Dewey throws HBO into the corner. He charges in with that big clothesline. Meanwhile, the Bible Club still double teaming Ryan Hart. Up and over. Dewey Declan's on the outside. Can HBO eliminate him? Blocks the punch. Block. Back and forth blocks. Dewey Declan gets the better of that exchange. Aiden the Dragon goes. Right hand block. Dewey blocks him again. There's a spear. HBO takes out Dewey Declan. We're down to the final fours. HBO eliminates the Texas champion. HBO saying, come on. Ryan Hart stalking HBO. Kicks him. Heart attack. Lays him out. Aiden the Dragon turns him around. There's a heart attack on Aiden the Dragon. 2 out of 3. That says Meatloaf. Luke 9. The upper room DDT. Now Ryan Hart is down. HBO rolled to the outside, but it was under the rope, so he is not eliminated. Right now, wait a minute, Aiden hits the go to sleep on Luke 9. I don't think he realized it was him. I think he thought that it was Ryan Hart. Now he's checking on Luke 9, realizes he made a grave mistake. Ryan Hart grabs Aiden the Dragon by the hair. Gonna take advantage. Big right hand. It's a right forearm by Aiden the Dragon. There's 2. Aiden exchanging shots. Big kick, that Muay Thai background you're seeing here. And another kick to the chest. Here's the spinning roundhouse. Trouble in paradise. Aiden the Dragon just laid out Ryan Hart. That's not necessarily a good thing because you got to get him over the top rope. Now he's trying to wake up Luke 9. Luke 9 dazed from that go to sleep. Aiden trying to direct traffic. Luke 9 goes in. Oh, wow. Total elimination variation by the Bible Club. Front spinning kick by Aiden the Dragon. Back leg lariat by Luke 9. Double Irish whip to Ryan Hart. He goes over, but he holds up the top rope. Aiden the Dragon trying to knock him down. Ryan Hart desperately holding on to that bottom rope. Luke 9 saying he's a little hazy right now from the GTS. I don't think this is the time to argue with your partner. But he decides to try and throw Aiden over. Aiden counters, back elbow. Luke 9's a little more hazy now. Aiden throws Luke over the top rope, but he doesn't go over. Like I said, this is every man for himself. There can only be one winner. Aiden charges in, misses. Luke 9 hits the knee to the face. And hip tosses Aiden over. Now both men are on the apron. Both members of the Bible Club have gone over the top rope and they are on the apron. Looks like they're gonna slug it out here. There's a shot from Luke 9 and a kick from Aiden to Luke 9's midsection. Ryan Hart back on his feet. Oh, counter. Luke 9 just got him in the thigh. They're going back and forth. Both men are hanging on. Aiden's desperately hanging on. Top rope, now the middle rope. Back to the middle rope with the other hand. Back and forth, the 2 members of the Bible Club going toe-to-toe. Meanwhile, Ryan Hart just watching them both hit each other. Big right forearm. Ryan Hart eliminates both members of the Bible Club.
Therefore, your winner and moving on as a final into the Holy Rumble, Ryan Hart.
And Ryan Hart wins the final entrant. Wait a minute. No, he doesn't. I thought he was gone. HBO. He's got the bully juice. HBO has the bully juice. He is fired up. There's another right hand from HBO. And a third one. HBO did not get that final spot in the Holy Rumble. He ducks the line. Goes for DDT. DDT on Ryan Hart. Can he capitalize? Can he throw him over the top rope? HBO went out into the bottom. He was never eliminated. This is his chance. He can do it. Turns him around. He's going to go for eat defeat. Eat defeat. Eat defeat. HBO hits eat defeat on Ryan Hart. Now he's going for the worm. Leg drop. You got to get him over the top. The Hillbilly Outlaw is fired up, but you've got to throw him over the top. Wait a minute, what is Hart doing with that bully juice? He just got laid out with that gas can full of bully juice. Official, Ryan Hart wins the Battle Royal and gets the final spot. He will be the final entrant to come out during the Holy Rumble on March 22nd. And the winner of the Holy Rumble will go on to May 10th to the Silver Revival to face the EPW champion, whomever that may be. Will it be the Guardian? Will it be Justin James? Either way, Ryan Hart is one step closer to regaining the EPW Championship. He will be the final entrant on March 22nd, but can he outlast all the other competitors? He will certainly have an advantage. Still to come, we have our main event. The tag team titles on the line. Smith and Wesson will defend against Hall of Famer APOC and the current EPW champion and former tag partner of Ryan Hart, the Guardian.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event.
Smith and Wesson make their way to the ring. I've got to point out they were given one of the greatest compliments by APOC, saying that they were the top team in the independent wrestling scene right now. That is a tremendous compliment coming from one half of the greatest tag team in Texas wrestling history. And I'm going to tell you, as a man who's known APOC for 20 years, he does not handle compliments lightly. So he may not like Smith and Wesson, as very few people do, but APOC respects Smith and Wesson. And that is a tremendous honor. The question is, will Smith and Wesson walk out of the Lordatorium as EPW champions? Or will we see new tag team champions in APOC and the Guardian? Could the Guardian become a double champion tonight here in Ephesians Pro Wrestling? In order to do so, he's going to have to overcome these two men, Colt Smith and Graham Wesson, and they have no intention of losing those titles. I've said before, I wonder what it'd be like for APOC and Guardian to be a tag team. We're gonna find out tonight, at least in one match. But if they win the tag team titles, I honestly don't know who would defeat them. Two of the toughest men in pro wrestling. the Apocalypse, also known as APOC, the original Christian wrestler. He has been doing this for 25 years. And he's just as tough now, if not tougher than he was on day one. Tough. An innumerable amount of tag team titles. Whether it's in this ministry, whether it's in other promotions here in Texas, in Arkansas, in Louisiana. You name it, he's been everywhere. What an amateur wrestling background. Former champion, state champion in Colorado. Tonight he teams with the Guardian. And we saw APOC honored with the other members of the Triad at our last show. Longtime tag partner, the perfect Tim Storm. Chris Idol, also known as Angel. But tonight, he teams with our heavyweight champion, the Guardian. These two big men have an opportunity to go. I'm just wondering how many chops those two are going to issue to Smith and Wesson tonight. The Guardian makes his way around the ring. The EPW faithful line up to high-five the champ. I'm curious, will he be champion come May 10th? What's going to happen when he faces Justin James, the new #1 contender for the EPW Championship? Will he walk into that match with 2 titles? Will he become tag champion here tonight? We're going to find out in just a few minutes. What happens if he has both titles when it comes to the Silver Revival? Does he have to defend both titles on the same night? There's so many things that can happen. If anybody's up to that challenge, it's the Guardian. What happens if APOC wins the Holy Rumble and they're tag champions? Then we have the tag champions face for the heavyweight championship. So many
Ladies and
opportunities.
gentlemen, the following contest is your main event. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the EPW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first your challengers. They're the team of the Apocalypse, Adam Asher, and your EPW champion, the Guardian.
Adam Asher and the Guardian, the fan favorites.
And their opponents, they are your reigning and defending EPW Tag Team Champions, Colt Smith, Graham Wesson, Smith, and Wesson!
A chorus of boos for the EPW Tag Team Champions as the faithful here in the Lordatorium do not like Smith and Wesson, and they are hoping, they are praying that the Guardian and APOC can dethrone them and win those tag team championships here tonight. Senior referee Haas Blocker hands off the tag team titles to Kingpin Causey. Haas checking to make sure both teams are ready. He says, ring the bell. Our main event is underway. We're starting off with Adam Asher, APOC, and Graham Wesson. There is no love lost between these two. Big shot. There's shot number 1. Immediately puts Graham in the corner, and there's number 2. taunting Smith. 4 chops. I do not want to be Graham Wesson right now. And 5 chops. We need a chop counter on the screen. And they're just having fun right now. Elbow to the back of the head. We're at 5. I gotta remember, we're at 5 for now. Be silent. 6 and 7. That's 7 shots. And there's a tag. Graham desperately rolls out of the corner, and he wants to tag. Smith does not want to be tagged in. Colt Smith with the tag. Crowd chanting overrated. I respectfully disagree. You may not like Smith and Wesson, but they have earned those tag titles. They've successfully defended them since December. Flying elbow tie up into a headlock. Guardian the stronger of the two. Colt Smith with the experience advantage. Taking for a big shoulder tackle from the champion. Guardian picks him up and a body slam. Colt Smith is down. Guardian with the first pin attempt of the match. Hooks the leg, but only a 2. Picking up Colt Smith by his neck. What's he got in mind? There's chop number 8. And a tag. APOC is in. Colt says no. APOC's like, oh yeah. There's 9. That's 9. That's 9. It's perfectly legal. Right hand there by APOC. Irish whip into the corner. Colt Smith comes out. Oh, that was an interesting backdrop counter. I don't think he got all of it, but Colt Smith a little worse for wear. A lot of quick tags by Guardian and APOC. Great strategy by the two big men. Quick tags in and out. And this is brilliant. This is actually a very old school strategy. Quick tags. Old school tag teams, you see 30, 40 tags from one team. And we're seeing that here tonight. I like it. I'm telling you, if these guys win the tag titles, I don't know who's going to dethrone them. Double back elbow. APOC goes for the pin. But Haas is getting Guardian out of position. Don't know that would have been enough, but we're not sure. APOC goes, knocks Graham Wesson off the apron. Clothesline by APOC. Doesn't get all the clothesline to the back. Irish whip, reverse. Graham Wesson does enough to distract APOC. He hooks the leg. APOC turns around for just a second, runs right into the clothesline. Only a 1 count on APOC. It's going to take more than that to take down the Hall of Famer. Colt Smith makes a tag to Graham Wesson. Smith holding on to him. Irish whip. Drop toe hold. Leg drop to the back of the head of APOC by Graham Wesson. I think he's going to go for a pin. Referee out of position. Only a 2. Big shot to the head of Adam Ash the Apocalypse. There's a second one. And a shot to the back. Double action to the back of APOC. Now he's choking him there in the corner. Referee gets to 4. Graham Wesson brings him back over to his corner, makes the tag. Colt Smith puts his boot up in the corner. Rams APOC head first into the boot of Colt Smith. APOC is dazed. Kicks him in the midsection. 3 kicks to the midsection of Adam Asher. Now he's choking him with the boot. Gets to the 4 count. Irish whip. Reversed. APOC throws Colt Smith into the corner. Comes charging in. There's a clothesline. Into a bulldog. No wasted motion. Both men are down. Both men need to make the tag. Referee starts the mandatory 10 count. Crowd getting behind APOC. Referee up to 3. There's tag. Guardian and Graham both in. Clothesline by Guardian. Back elbow, double chop. 10-11. World's strongest slam. Colt Smith clips the leg. Colt Smith clips the leg. Graham was on it for a second. He should have stayed on for a pin. Goes for a pin now. If he had stayed on, maybe he could have got it, but only a 1 count. There's a boot in the back of Guardian. There's a second one, third one for good measure. Tag team champions currently in control. And now he's choking Guardian on that middle rope. Colt Smith trying to distract Haas. Colt's choking him. Excuse me, Graham was choking him while Colt strikes the ground. Now he shows Colt into the... He shows the referee into APOC. APOC says, I'm not playing this. He's getting out. Now they're trying to choke. They're trying to choke Guardian, but the ref sees it. APOC knows those games. He's played those games for years. He wasn't going to get caught up in it. Oh. He just went and slapped APOC. APOC's fired up. And now the double team is actually working. Graham Weston putting the boots to the EPW champion in the corner. The tag team championships are on the line here in our main event. Now Graham distracting the referee again. Colt Smith choking him on the outside. APOC has had enough. He's coming in the ring. Emotions getting the best of Adam Asher. You see the tag. Colt Smith, now the legal man. Guardian in no man's land, shoves Colt off and takes a kick to the ribs. Colt winds up the arm, gets a Russian leg sweep on the heavyweight champion. He says that's it. We'll see, I think it's gonna take more than that. Barely a 2. Guardian chant started. Now Colt Smith just pressing his boot into the back of the Guardian, trying to bend it backwards in the corner. A big knee to the midsection of the Guardian. Guardian just tossed him back. There's 12 and 13. That's 13 chops in this match. I would not want to take a shot from the Guardian. Greco-Roman eye poke by Colt Smith. And a right hand. Irish whip. Guardian goes to the opposite corner. Colt charges in. Misses. 14! Oh my goodness! Right in the nipple. Irish whip reversed. Clothesline ducked. Double clothesline. Both men are down. Colt Smith and the Guardian are down in the middle of the ring. Both desperately need to make a tag. The crowd chanting for Guardian. Guardian needs to tag in APOC. Colt Smith needs to tag in Graham Weston. Graham pacing back and forth on the apron, trying to will his partner to make a tag. Guardian's just a little bit closer. Guardian tags in APOC. Smith tags in Graham. There's a clothesline. Graham, clothesline to Smith. Back up with Graham. Back up with Smith. APOC is fired up. Graham charged at APOC. APOC just pulled the top rope down. Smith with an Irish whip. Reverses. Graham just saved Colt from the power slam. Makes a right hand, rocks him. Nice, beautiful drop kick into the RKO. The RKO, what teamwork by Smith and Wesson. They got to make the pin. Colt needs to make the pin now. APOC is down. APOC is down. Graham's saying that's it. They're talking strategy, but they could be wasting time. Guardian looking worse for wear in the corner. Hey, it took a little too long. Guardian spear! Spear! Guardian just speared APOC! He speared him into next week! Smith and Wesson, they moved out of the way. Now they're double teaming the Guardian. And they toss Guardian to the outside. They both go for a double pin. Smith and Wesson steal the win there.
Your winners, and still your EPW Tag Team Champions, Smith and Wesson!
Smith and Wesson sneak out a win as they moved out of the way just in the nick of time. Guardian speared APOC, took APOC out. APOC was down for the count. They canned the Guardian, threw him to the outside. Double pin on APOC. Smith and Wesson still your tag team champions. What a match. What a way to cap off the night here in Ephesians Pro Wrestling. We saw Bam Bam alone get a win over Hostage Hirsch. Now you see the frustration between APOC and the Guardian. Guardian tries to check on APOC. APOC shoves him off. You can see the frustration between these two. APOC thought they had it in the bag. Guardian extending the hand to Adam Asher the Apocalypse. You see the frustration, understandably so, but Guardian was going to spear Smith and Wesson.
Clean slate. You just speared me. What's the Bible say? What's the Bible say about turning another cheek? All right, you get one.
APOC says you get one, so I'm not turning the other cheek.
Eyes up, Guardian.
The Guardians music plays. What a night. We saw Bam Bam alone get a win over Hostage Hirsch. We saw Barrett Brown win what ended up being a triple threat against Briggs and Shaw and the returning Langley. Brian Hart wins a Battle Royal to get the final entrant in the Holy Rumble. And then Smith and Wesson retain the tag team championship.
Please welcome back to the ring for our message tonight, Graham Wesson.
Okay. That was a long night. Let's ice my chest when I get home. All right. So, hang on. I like to see anybody else at my age still be doing this.
Don't do it.
So, reason I bring up, it's quite a long night. you know, want to go home, maybe sleep a little bit. How many of y'all, what do y'all do after you have a long, hard day at work? You have a long night like I had. Yeah, sure. What do you like to go home and do? Oh, go to bed. Okay. Anybody else? Man, you're here for a row. What do you like to do? Read. Let me tell you a little bit about something that happened to me. Long, hard day at work. And I went home and had some steaks in the fridge. Figured, I'm going to make myself a nice, good steak. And I figure, as long as I'm doing that, might as well have a beer, you know. Well, I figure, as long as I'm doing that, might go have a cigar. I had a glass of whiskey before I got to the cigar, but still. I went outside with my cigar, sat on the back porch. What I like to do, just sitting up there and I'm thinking, and it kind of just all hit me at once. God talked to me and said, hey, what do you think that the world says that a man is and what he likes to do? My day might look very similar to that, wouldn't it? Might look like I have steak, beer, whiskey, have a cigar. Why is that? It's because where our society has told us this is what makes you a man. This is what makes you a manly man. What does that mean? It means those things are of the world, right? Not necessarily God. The reason God laid on my heart, it wasn't to condemn me or convict me of it, but it was to make me reflect on why we do those certain things. What do we do that may not necessarily be of Him, but of this world? 1 John 2, 15 through 16. Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, love for the Father is not in them. For everything in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life comes not from the Father, but of the world. You know, maybe you don't necessarily go home and do those things that I said. Maybe you go drive by one day and you see, or you're walking down the street shopping, hey, look at that nice watch that guy's got. You know, I thought, maybe I'd like to have a Rolex one day or some nice watch. Or maybe, anybody see you want to get one of them 2025 brand new F-250s? I like trucks. You know, I like to go out and go shooting. I know you know. Might like that brand new Dan Wesson 1911 out there in that shopper's case, right? You want to know what the problem with that is? Matthew 6, 19 through 21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moss and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moss and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. What's that mean? Are your priorities on this earth for this limited time you're here? Or maybe your priorities are for eternity? Where are you prioritizing God? What are you putting first? Material possessions first? Or are you putting Him first? Oh, it really was a long night. That's okay. You know, when we pass away from this earth, how many of those things that I just named, how many of those you get to take with you? Right. 1 John 2:17. The world and its desires pass away, but whoever does the will of God lives forever. So I just described things that are of the world. I'm going to tell you one particular example in my life where I had something and still have something that is of God. She's sitting in the front row. That was when I met my wife. When I was younger, I liked to try to date a lot, and you know, I tried to pursue things that I thought God may have had in plan for my life, but you know, the whole dating scene just wasn't working for me. And I told God, I just to the point where I said, God, if you're going to put somebody in my life, you're going to have to slap me in the face with them. Any of y'all don't think God has a sense of humor? That's almost exactly what he did. Almost. But it might as well have been. And this brings me to one of my favorites, Psalm 37:4. Delight yourselves in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. He's given me several good things in my life. I'll just name a couple. I have a really good job that I really like, and that I found the job that I could retire on. Gave me her as more than anything else. She is my responsibility. God said, here she is. This is for you. Oh, and by the way, he let me be a professional wrestler, which where do you want to live your life today? Where do you want to devote your attention? Is it going to be for things here on this earth, or in the eternal love of Jesus Christ? Maybe there's somebody sitting here, I don't know how to stop living in the world. I don't know how to follow Jesus. Maybe you're saying to yourself, what do I do? How do I give my life to God? We're going to give you the opportunity here in just a minute. I'm going to pray, and I'm going to give you a count of 3, and I'm going to invite you, if you are feeling that maybe it's time to say, God, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do it on my own. I can only do it with you. I need help, because there's none of us that can do this by ourselves. Live this life by ourselves and not have trials, tribulations. I'm going to give you the opportunity here in just a second, and I'm going to invite you to slip your hand up. Let's pray. Father, I thank you so much that you are God and we are not. You are the driving force in my life, in all our lives, and I thank you so much that you've given us a place and a peace with you. Tonight, Father, there are people here that may just be hearing your words scratch at their heart, and they want you to come in, but don't know how. Tonight, speak to them, Father. We love you. We thank you for all you are. In your name. Every head bowed, every eyes closed. Stay bowed. I'm going to count to 3. And if you feel led tonight, and you want God to work in your life, to be in your life, I'm going to invite you to slip your hand up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.